We're going to record this too. Hi there.
Hi.
Day 2, Evermore Me.
Today we are allowing salt into the picture if we want it.
But I think I'm going to go for a couple bites before I throw the salt in.
That old familiar taste. I'm going to put a little salt because salt really does bring out flavors and makes things taste good.
How's the salt?
It actually really benefits from a little salt.
Let's,
All right,
I'm going to try
a little
it.
pepper. Because again, our taste buds are not the same as dogs. So, using a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're not talking about gobs of it either, you know, just a little sprinkle here and there.
Big difference.
Yeah.
I feel like when?
And there's hot sauce if Hannah likes hot sauce. So.
I think I'm gonna hold out on the hot sauce for
Okay.
a couple of days into the
All right.
Evermore Me. I think
So today's salt and pepper.
today's salt and pepper, and I think I'm willing to commit to sticking with that for a while. Oh my god!
It's actually delicious.
Yeah, a little salt and pepper is really good.
This is gonna be no problem to eat
For 1 month straight.
for 1 month straight.
You know, actually, it's funny. I was walking today down Court Street and looking at like all the restaurants and the signs, and I was like, that's not even going to enter into my equation for a month. So think of all the money we're going to save.
It's true.
And how much free time we'll have not thinking about what's for dinner or lunch or breakfast.
Yeah, this is actually pretty delicious. Some people have said that they prefer it heated up. I think I like it cold. I don't know.
And
Well, obviously, we're gonna have time, and we'll be trying
recording
them
on
anyways. Yeah.
all the various permutations of Evermore. I wonder who our audience is. Oh, now we're up to 5.
Ooh, 5. Hi there, 5 of you.
Um,
And we have a special dessert today. I had a little flash of inspiration for granola bars, but I'll tell you about them.
They're made all with the ingredients in the Evermore, plus a couple of spices, which in our policies you said a couple of spices were okay.
But it's all exactly. Anyway, once
They're
I'm
really
done eating,
inspired.
we'll talk about it. But it was pretty exciting when we realized how barley can because we well, I'll tell you. Let me have a few more bites.
I know. I wish it wasn't out before. I would have loved to have filmed you making the
them?
dessert bars
Well,
next
I
time.
wanted to test them for the first time and see how they came out, and I think we'll be making them pretty regularly. I think they probably will be a great breakfast because meat first thing on an empty stomach, I think for us is probably not the ideal way to go. This is going to be more of a lunch or dinner, and so.
So nobody expect to tune in
Yeah.
first thing in the morning.
Unless you want to see us eating our Evermore granola bars.
Day 2, Evermore Me. We're a lot happier that now the live streaming is working. We're actually going to be recording and archiving this as well, so if anyone really sees the desire, or really has the desire to see us eating the dog food, but they miss it because they're at work, they can always tune in later.
Yeah.
Also, for if there are any New York City viewers, Friday, Evermore will be giving a presentation at the end of Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind, which is a New York neo-futurist production, 30 plays in 60 minutes. I'll be giving a little talk, and people in the audience will have the opportunity to come down and try Evermore if they're interested. And it's a great show.
Yeah, it should be funny, right?
Yeah, no, it's an amazing theatrical experience, actually. It's good because it's short.
Yeah.
And I like short. And each of the plays is, they vary in length, but it's 30 plays in 60 minutes. So ostensibly, no plays over 2 minutes long. And just the range of what they do is phenomenal. I mean, there are plays that are heartbreakingly sad and plays that are incredibly funny, and all in this very condensed period of time. It's a great experience.
I've heard of it. I've just never seen.
It's really fun.
If I'm not working Friday night, I'm gonna go watch. So one thing that I've noticed is this makes me want some water.
Yeah, do you want me to here? Let me go.
I'll get the water.
No, it's okay. I'll get it.
Okay.
Probably because we put salt on.
Maybe.
Or probably because hydration in general is a good thing.
Yeah, hydration in general is a good thing, and also, I mean, there are organ meats in here, so the livers and the hearts and stuff, I mean, I think benefit from a little bit of washing down. Though it's interesting, it was a few months back, but I was at, I forget the restaurant, it was maybe Vinegar Hill House, I think it was, and they had on their menu, it was a homemade pappardelle with lamb, heart, and liver, and I kept thinking, I mean, we use really high quality chicken and beef with heart and liver, and if people are ordering it in restaurants and spending good money on it, you know, I mean, I wouldn't obviously look like this, probably. The final presentation might be a little prettier, but, thank you.
No problem.
Hopefully your lunches have been as nutritious as ours.
We could only hope.
There is a nice amount of texture in here, though, because for me, the kale anyway is nice, and there's little bits of oats, and then the carrots have a little crunch, so it's not some like sort of uniform mashy.
Sometimes sometimes there are bites. It's weird. It varies from bite to bite. Like I feel like some bites are more cohesive than others.
Yeah.
Don't you find that's the
No,
case?
it's true, and it's nice when you get a little color on your fork. I'm scarfing down before you here because you got up, but I'm actually really enjoying it.
No more?
No. This is, well,
that was a generous
it's
serving.
pretty filling.
It is very filling.
A lot of meat.
Yeah, I think after this is over, we might have to be vegetarian for a while,
Yeah.
just to sort of neutralize the environmental impact of all that meat eating.
Yeah. And
But for our dogs, they're carnivores.
we only have 4 viewers.
Yeah. Connor's being really good. He's not begging. He was begging
No.
before. And I was just lying down being like, I'm really going to have to get used to my mom, who's Allison, by the way, not me. Really going to have to get used to my mom eating my food.
Yeah. But we'll feature him more too, I'm guessing, because he's very cute to look at.
We're going to also have some special guest dog stars
Oh yeah, we have a bunch.
coming up throughout the month. And some special guest people stars.
Yeah.
We don't know who yet.
We don't know who yet, but no, there's definitely, we'll have people over for lunch, and I imagine there'll be days where we make kind of more elaborate setups and garnish our plates, and we'll be getting creative with it. This is the first few days. We're just kind of getting used to
The
doing
idea
the
of
live feed, getting everything, all the kinks worked out. Yeah, I'll be trying to come up with recipes and post them, and we'll be getting our blog going. So
Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. This was forcing us to enter the social media 21st century that we keep hearing about.
yeah. Well, while Hannah's eating, since I was so quick to eat mine, basically the first recipe that I did was granola bars, and we used rolled oats. Going forward, we couldn't find barley flakes today, but going forward, I'm going to maybe mix in some barley flakes. I'm thinking if there's any puff barley or something I can get, that might be nice for texture. And then our choices for the flour that we use would obviously be barley flour or oat flour. Today I did barley flour. And we just put a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg. And then other than that, there were some dried blueberries, because blueberries are one of our ingredients. There were pumpkin seeds, because pumpkin seeds are one of our ingredients. We used a pinch of salt. And then for our sweetener, we used barley malt syrup, which is just fermented barley. So that was kind of, that's kind of great.
That was inspired. That was a
Yeah.
stroke of genius, Allison.
Yeah, 1 egg, some safflower oil. That's our oil that's in the food, so that's the oil we're cooking with. Some unsweetened applesauce. Again, apples are one of our ingredients. And then a little bit of vanilla. And that is all that went into these granola bars. And we're going to taste them. I kept some
They
of the
smell
little
really
crunchy ends. It
good.
smells delicious. And this makes, quite a bit. So, as you can see, if you can see,
We're gonna post the
you know,
recipe
they're
online.
granola bars. These are thick. You know, I can play around with making them a little thinner and dropping them everywhere. But
For anyone who just came in, we finished eating the dog food, and we're on the dessert, consisting of ingredients in the dog food. These look delicious.
these are our, and this is pretty much about as sweet as we're gonna get, I think.
Yeah, barley syrup I think is fairly limited, right?
Yeah. So anyway, it's kind of a little bit cakey and a little bit, well, we'll see. Definitely more cakey.
It's actually really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's still a sweetness to them.
The blueberries taste really good.
Mm-hmm. And the applesauce.
Bon appetit.
Yeah.